Hi everyone, welcome back to another Onkruid video. Welcome to a video in the jungle. I decided I am gonna press fill from now on, because I really don't know what lane I want to play anymore. I guess top lane is my main lane lately, but I don't have any champions that really tickle my fancy in the exact right way, you know? I was having a lot of fun on Vladimir, but I don't think he is gonna be the most exciting champion to watch always, or especially not with my playstyle. And now here in the jungle, I'm trying on Nocturne for size because I think he is a very solid pick at this point in time, at this point in the season, at this point in the state League of Legends is in, which I must say, quite a fun state, to be honest. Like really, it's been a blast playing League lately. This is no use on jungle monsters, I guess. It really has been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying myself a ton. I think the game is in quite a good state, especially for AD carry mains, which is what I used to be. I think Professor, some people are a bit opposed to it, of course, but I think it has also just really increased the enjoyment that I find in this game by a ton. Because it makes a lot of the things easier that I normally struggle with, like keeping up with the meta, seeing what are the most effective builds on champions. It's something I don't have the time to really keep up with that. I don't have the time to really keep up with that because I'm playing other games as well, but mainly because I just barely have time to game, to be honest, lately. And it's not necessarily a bad thing because I really have been enjoying the rest of my life and focusing on a whole lot of other things. Wow, Echo is top 2. That's a big roam. I hope it gives Katarina some free farm. I don't mind it. I don't mind it that I have been suffering from lack of time to game lately because I've been spending so much time reading, so much time meeting up with friends, so much time exercising. Maybe a little bit too little time exercising, but more often than not I just enjoy reading so much that I'm like, I don't want to go outside right now. I don't want to be outside. I want to stay in here and just read my book nice and calmly and chill in a very tight and calm manner. It's been a blast. I'll move through mid, maybe get a little hit in there if I can. But in general, I'm just chilling. I want to get to the scuttle. I'm not gonna have flash, smite rather, available, so I shouldn't contest it too hard, especially not if Echo just killed it right around here. That actually hit, which is quite nice. I'm gonna recall. I'm not that well versed in the jungle meta at this point in time, but I feel like I can do something here because I have some experience on the Sin jungle for sure. Bot lane is rotating, love to hear that. I hate my life. My Q did not go off and my E did not go off a whole bunch of times for some reason, even though I tried to pop it multiple times. A little on the sad side. Because we got the kill in the end, but I did not gain any assist from that, which is quite sad. Had 0 HP, yeah, that's true. It's not necessarily your fault, Kata. I think I could have played it better as well, or I had to just go in a little bit less deep, because I was throwing my balls on the table quite hard. Sunday today. A day where I almost always try to make the time to record, and it almost always works out. I had a lot of fun today already, but not necessarily through recording, because I was playing some Slay the Spire together with a friend of mine. A friend that I don't often speak. He also lives in the United States. He's actually a viewer turned buddy, and that was so much fun. I had some previous multiplayer Slay the Spire experience together with my buddies Krogrin and Destroyer, and we already had a blast, but this new mod he showed me, Together Inspire Together, something like that, was way more fun. This was true co-op, like you were really doing the fights together, whereas the mod we tried previously was way more focused on kind of a race, if you will. You weren't really playing together all that much. You were making some decisions together and some of your relics influenced other people as well. But in general, yeah, no, in general it was not the same. Whereas now, here, yeah, we really just did our fights together, had a lot of fun. This guy has Echo in his name, and that worries me a little bit. The top scuttle is about to respawn, and he's probably headed that way. I'm not going to be able to fight him because of the kill I gave him earlier, and because he has 5 stacks on his Dark Steel, but I do want to try and contest the scuttle if I can. Oh, that would have been a game changer if I hit that. I mean, I can try to help you out, but I'm not level 6 yet, so I'm not that useful at this point in time. Don't go too deep because Echo is 9 chances out of 10 here. I'll rotate through here. Hopefully don't encounter the Echo on my way, but I want to check out whether he is doing grubs or not. They have spotted me, but I might be able to just clear out the grub quickly before he arrives. 600 is my smite. I'm glad with that. I'm glad I did that. I should have popped that a little bit earlier. Oh, damn. I hope Katarina gets that kill. Please. Yes, okay, that's a little reset for us. Probably could have played that a lot better. Katarina is putting in Somber, but it's never going to be enough, and Akali is not going to arrive in time either. Yeah, this is going to be a hard game. We are going for magic resistance boots without a doubt. This is going to be a hard game, and it is my own fault a little bit. Not playing perfectly by a mile. Maybe a little sip of iced coffee will do me wonders. Slay the Spire really is a great game for multiplayer, so I don't know why it is not just a standard feature yet. Maybe in Slay the Spire 2, which is coming up, it might be a little bit more of a focus, because I definitely hope that the game designers realize that there is a large amount of money to be made there. Not that that should be their primary motivation in order to implement changes into the game, but in general I just think people would really, really enjoy that multiplayer mode. Because I'm doing it. I'm really, really enjoying it for sure. Also brings me in contact with that buddy that I normally don't really speak to all that much anymore, so that's a lot of fun. I don't have ult. But I do want to just fly in here for a second. I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe if she survives, that will be worth it. I think, in general, I quite enjoy that trade. Oh, the turret shot might do it for us. Let's get a little control ward because they have a lot more vision control on the map right now. She needs to be careful for the Samira to return. She can't catch up, right? Katarina is there, but... one health point. Okay. Reassessment, readjustment. We're gonna start carrying this game, and we're gonna do it by not taking risks anymore. Or not taking unnecessary risks. We are focusing on things that will just make us better, and only focus on that. I was gonna say we should really head over to Dragon, because I saw Echo completed the grubs. They have a ward here. We get vision, I might ult. I don't know how far Akali wants to go. I don't want to have her chase him to the ends of the earth if she's not up for it. Seems like there's a fight happening in mid. I will save my ult. I will not save my ult. That's not gonna kill, is it? Oh, damn it. Oh, I thought that would kill for sure. He's baiting for Echo, so she... needs to be careful. She needs to be careful, that's what I'm gonna say. This is gonna be a hard game to watch for you guys. I don't know if this is uploadable to YouTube even, but who knows, maybe we will turn it around and we will actually carry and it will become enjoyable to watch later on. Because right now at this point in time, it's a mess. Haven't used my ult that effectively, even though the ult is like the main part of Nocturne's kit, rather, that actually makes him effective, so we have some work to do. I have no ult, but I am here. Careful for Echo. Is there someone else coming? The enemy mid laner is not on his way, but I think Katarina is also not going to be able to get over here. I'll just stand with my Xayah for a second, make sure this tower doesn't get pushed in. They can't dive us, right? So they can dive us. They can dive us very effectively and efficiently. Mid lane died as well. Yeah, this game is looking 3-18. It's not the best one we ever played. Let's divert a little bit, you know? Let's take a left turn. This game is no longer going to be about the game. This game is going to be about me chilling. Just talking to you in a calm manner. How have you been doing? Why don't you tell me that for a second? How have you actually been doing? That's what I'm interested in. I know you can't physically tell me right now at this point in time, but just imagine that we were friends, you know? Imagine you were sitting next to me. What would you tell me? What would you tell me about your life right now? I hope some positive things. I hope life has been treating you a-okay lately. I think you deserve it. As an Onkruid viewer, you probably have some pretty great taste. So I think you definitely deserve to have a nice life. Let's not FF. Let's not FF. Let's chill for a second, you know? Just let's reevaluate our choices and play a little bit better, potentially, if that's possible. And then let's just chill for a second. I think that's of the utmost importance. Katarina is on her way. I probably don't want to give him my ult, because I think that's gonna mean trouble for the bot lane. Doesn't mean he can really fly across the map. It probably does, right? It's gonna look cool. Wow, Echo survived that. As soon as I get vision, I might pop my ult here as well to join the fight. Great job, Xayah. Echo is dead as well. Is Katarina on her way by any chance? No, she is not. That was not a no, she is not in a negative way, because I definitely get why she's not on her way here. I'm not going in too deep. But if Katarina would have rotated by now, we would have been able to do quite a lot. I'm getting out of here. I hope I defended the turret well enough for Lux to come back, but I don't think I did. Either way, I have my ult if the fight really turns ugly. She used her ult in a very nice way there to clear out the wave. I respect that a lot. I need to farm up more though. I need to be stronger. I need to have my jungle item completely stacked. I think that's one of the main things we should focus on. And of course, the top lane is still dying, the mid lane is dying. I'm not going to complain about that because I have 4 on my own name, so that's not necessarily something to complain about for me. It would make me very, very hypocritical, which is something I don't want to be in life. I had a lot of fun yesterday. Went to a second-hand bookstore, bought a whole lot of books. Not a whole lot actually, like 4 or 5. A couple of philosophy books, a couple of just random reading books. An Ernest Hemingway book, which is an author I've been wanting to get into for a while already. Yeah, they're definitely just dead. I'll try to help out Xayah if I can. I'm not popping my ult for this because I thought she would just be dead before we were able to do anything about this, and I was correct in that assessment. We are not gonna FF. Give us some team fights, you know? We have Katarina, we have Akali, we have ults that can just destroy them. I'm recalling fully here because I need to be back in base. Let's check out where I can use my ult. Mid lane seems to be a fine... Okay. Okay. We're back. Top is not back for sure, but we are back. She has just no items. I don't have any items either, but I'm not playing well. I know about that. Let's not surrender. Katarina should not have done that. I could ult in to kill the Scylla here. It would definitely work, but I will just immediately get killed by the Samira, so I'm not taking that unnecessary risk. Put my money where my mouth is. They are going to be doing Rift Herald right now, which is something I don't necessarily want to get involved with at this point in time. And Gangplank is going to be hiding around the corner there, so I don't want to invest too many resources into contesting that. That is something I kind of could have expected, but I don't think I really minded, to be honest, because she was not the best player either way. There's no way they kill all of us. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. I think that's... Well, no, I was gonna say I think that's fine. It's definitely not fine, but as soon as Katarina comes back, I can ult. Katarina is not headed over to our direction, so I think I'm just gonna chill, farm up a little, do my thing, and not be bothered too much with everything that's going on around me. Like, for example, the Akali just leaving because she is too mad at losing a little bit to play the rest of the game, which is, I think, just shameful. More shameful for her than it is for me, so I don't mind. I know that I'm the bigger person, and that's kind of keeping me afloat here. Let's farm a little bit without the Silas, without giving him the opportunity to fuck me up. I wanted to move into that to really block it. I'm waiting for the Xayah. I'll bait out a little bit. He just used his E. Gave him my ult. Careful now. Because if he jumps on you, you might just die. Yes, sir. Great job, Xayah. Just some nice damage out there. Didn't engage too hard because she knew that we didn't have to do something too crazy to get that kill because he was so low. Yeah, that was well played. Dragon is about to spawn. I am definitely gonna respawn or recall before that in order to... Let's go, Kata. We can do this. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm calling out some plays. I'm doing some shit. Yes. Yes, people. Yes. Let's head over to Dragon. Try and gain control of that. Stridebreaker is gonna help me a lot with engaging and healing up a little bit. I thought Experimental Hexblade is probably a good item for me right now. I'll invest in the health side a little bit, because I definitely need to be a little bit of a frontline for our team. No one else is gonna do it. Also, especially not now that Akali has gone away. Are we really gonna try our asses off and fight this game is what I'm wondering. I'm up for it, but I hope my team remains enthusiastic as well. You need to do something about Echo, because otherwise he will just come in there and smite the dragon away from us. I'll try and help out the team first. How much damage? 900? Okay. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Don't care. I don't care about this damage. I don't care about this damage. We're back in it. This video is going online. Whether you want it or not, whether you like it or not, this video is headed up on the YouTube stratosphere and you guys are gonna enjoy it. You're gonna watch it. You're gonna hit that like button. Subscribe to my newsletter. Engage in some of my OnlyFans content where I smother myself in strawberries and chocolate. I don't even need to say any words. Gangplank, you can do whatever you want, man. Of course, you're abusing the fact that Akali AFK'd, and I can't blame you for that, because you have to do what you have to do in order to win the League of Legends game, you know. But you're not an honorable person, and we are, and that's what's gonna stick with me from this game, you know. I have my ult here, but I am not gonna try and defend this tower. If Xayah is here, I will engage with her. Hope those guys are fine. Okay, I hoped she was gonna engage a little bit harder than that, instead of moving back and recalling, because, well, I should have communicated better, and I just should not have done that. That was a big mistake, and it was an unnecessary risk, which I told you we were not gonna do anymore. How do you guys feel about the whole Phil idea? Do you think it is too annoying for people wanting to win? Because in League, if you really want to if you want to win, if you want to take yourself seriously, you definitely have to main just one role and a couple of champions. I might do that as well, but maybe it's just a different role. I love playing jungle because you have so much impact on the game. The only problem is that it's not always the most fun League content or the most fun content to create, you know, because it's just me slapping minions' asses for a while. It's not even minions, it's monsters. It's just me slapping monsters for half the game, and I don't think that makes for that enticing content all the time. Does my passive still include some healing? Yes, it does, but for all the targets it. Definitely should have gotten that super minion, because 90 gold is what's gonna keep us in the game at this point in time. I need to make sure that I move out of here before Echo can jump on my ass and kill me. I need to get those super minions. I need to do what I tell myself to do. Get experimental hexblade. Hexblade rather, not blade. Let's go for Black Cleaver. Seems like a valuable choice to me. We have our ult, but I'm gonna use it to pick someone off. I'm not gonna use it to engage a team fight. Although, if you remember my SGL video or something, I think that is what I said, like, I'm playing all these engaged champions and I'm not engaging, so maybe I should use it to engage, but I'm gonna wait at least for when we see an opportunity, when our entire team is here. Silas stealing my ult is a bad omen, it's not great. That's not good. That's really, really bad by me, and it's probably gonna cost us the game. It's almost surely gonna cost us the game. I guess I shouldn't have picked Nocturne into Silas, but I can't remember if I saw the Silas already. And it's a bit of copium, but I think in general, just losing this game, I'm not gonna blame myself too hard because this Akali is a different kind of breed. Our Katarina is 11 deaths as well, that's a little factor, but at least she's trying, you know? If you queue up for a League game, be prepared to play a goddamn League game. Don't think you're gonna stomp and otherwise just leave, because by all means play Minecraft or play RuneScape. Like, for fuck's sake, man. Grow some balls. Come on, Kata, we got this. That's fine, that's fine. I'm completely okay with that. We had to do something if we wanted to stay in this game. The Senna support is ripping Katarina a new one. Respectable. Respectable. Echo will walk into our base and finish the game probably, but hey. What you gonna do about it? If Echo doesn't just finish, we have some time to farm up, but in general I think this game is just beyond over. We don't have the capacity to defend this. Not even with Lux ult clearing out as many minions as possible. The minions are just finishing off, and this guy is smiling. This guy is smiling in our face. Fucking Echo one trick. Was he an Echo millionaire? Yes, he was. He is rank 1000 of Echo players in Europe. And I don't appreciate his cockiness, you know? Yeah, now you have to flash away, right? Little pussy boy. All we have to do is defend now. Just kill him, but I mean, that ult is way more useful in a different context than there. They have the Chemtech Drake. I mean, we're trying our best, right? And this is the type of games you have to be ready for. I need to practice what I preach. I can be salty about this. Sometimes you lose. And of course, I could have played a whole lot better for sure. But I also could have played worse for sure. And I need to get it into my head that I tried. I tried my best, and in this point, that's fine. Ult in 30 seconds. It'll help us defend a little bit, but in general, we need to be very, very careful for this GP. Let's just kill him. There we go. Nice, okay. I mean, it's not really gonna matter probably, but we're holding our ground. I hope. Oh man, if they lose this game, I'm gonna be so happy because that Echo is gonna be so salty. I'm not gonna pop my ult randomly in order to just move out of the base and take one pick, especially not if it's a support. I'm gonna try and stick together with my team, not move out too far here either. They might be on Baron, or they're definitely looking at doing Baron. That blue buff would have helped us out a ton, so that's why I'm out here looking for a little scouting on that. Just don't die, people. Don't die. That's all I'm asking of you at this point. If we take this plant, we are able to clear this ward out. And hit a little ability on the Silas. I'm so interested in philosophy. I buy a lot of philosophy books, but I need to make the time to read those as well. Right now I'm mainly focused on psychotherapy books, and if I'm not reading that, I'm reading fiction, like the Wheel of Time series. And I'm having a blast, don't get me wrong, I really love reading that, but if I really want to get into philosophy, I need to read on that part as well. Instead of only focusing on other fun books and other little dilly-dally adventures. I'm just gonna get out of here. Why is he so fast? I need to wait for my team. I can't just blindly ult in here. I need to wait for an engaged opportunity, but I guess they are also doing that. I keep giving that guy my ultimate. I don't think I can really do anything about it, but that's Lux. I guess if he wants to use it on somebody, please by all means use it on Lux. I'm gonna try and heal up and then ult out of base. Does it matter? Probably doesn't really matter. My E never goes off for some reason. Because I popped my E on her there as well, on Samira, but it didn't work. Maybe I'm just going too quickly. Yeah, that Kali kind of ruined the experience, but in general, not the best game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.